So paradox, again, we are speaking about coexisting with paradox. And of course, I never say the word easy. No, this is not necessarily easy. Why? Because paradox is undermining the dual thinking, the way we used to see most of our things. So paradox undermines dual thinking at its very root. Remember the Cohen example and how it takes us somewhere else. So that's because why the dualistic mind with paradox comes. Generally, dualistic mind is immediately attacking paradox. It's not welcoming it. Because and it will just label it, okay, paradox. Now, paradox means weak thinking, confusion, separate from hard logic. But that takes us to underestimate, again, the value and need for paradoxical thinking. So that's an interesting way to talk about. We need to develop paradoxical thinking. In this connection, there is one quote from Alan Watts, a philosopher. So he said, I'll read it literally. Alan Watts is saying, the loss of paradoxical thinking is the great blindness of our civilization. That's the first line. Wow. I'll repeat it again and try to think deeply about this. Some rumination, some lectio divina. You can put pause and ruminate on that as long as you need. The loss of paradoxical thinking is the great blindness of our civilization, which is what many of us believe happened when we repressed the feminine side of our lives as the inferior side. Another interesting line. One in connection to the other. Lost with the paradoxical, lost with the appreciation for the feminine. It was a loss of all subtlety, Alan Watts concludes, discrimination and capacity for complementarity. And I will add that in our Gaudiya community, I personally feel that we are being way too masculine and therefore too unwilling for paradox. Again, because if loss of paradoxical thinking has to do with repressing and undermining the feminine side, then too much masculine side is too much, as we will see, order, not openness to the paradoxical. So we need to bring that back to our DNA, reclaim our Gaudiya DNA, so to say.